Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. See, I got it right that time. Alright, I'm Joe Mama, your host, and this is the Jaeger that I'm the master of. That makes me the Jaegermeister, doesn't it? Yeah, I went there, that's right, totally went there. Okay, so, take a look around, and you're going to see, you may recognize it, but I've started to develop our area that we found in our uber cool Planetary View, which is, did I mention it's uber cool? Yeah, it's uber cool. I'm loving it. Okay, so let's go down. I want to do something which we didn't even touch on in the last episode. We're going to go hit the T key and we're going to go to upgrades. We have not done a single bloody upgrade. We're going to go ahead and NQ. We're going to go ahead and NQ the universe exploration. The first step of the planet is to step toward the universe exploration. Everything strange and fascinating. We're able to view vein distribution on the planet. So let's get out of there and let's take a look at the planetary view for just a second. And if you look off to the right-hand side, you're going to see a list of all the different ores that there are on the planet. And right now they all come up as unknown because we don't know what's out there. We're going to find that out. That's going to give us some real numbers. Once we get that upgrade, that's going to give us some real numbers. And so let's go ahead and get toward that right now. But rather than building these blue squares, which I don't know, I guess I suppose we could do it. But right now I don't want to interfere with our building queue right now, okay? I don't want to fill up our building queue with science components. We are about to solve that problem, but we need to do a couple things first. Okay, so if you take a look, you're going to see that I set up some very, very basic copper and iron smelting operations. Oh, by the way, if you look, you're going to see our Jaegers kind of running a little low on power. It's slowly charging, kind of. Let's go ahead and open up the Jaeger menu. I'm going to call it the Jaeger. Just get used to that. Pacific Rim, make fun of it all you want, but I loved that movie. It was fun. Okay, so we can throw biomass into this thing, which I've got a crap ton of wood, giggity, and a whole bunch of plant biomass. So we're going to go ahead and throw it in there, and that's going to charge us while we work. Now, what we're aiming for here is blue science, which are the blue cubes. So let's go F, components, and let's check out the components of the blue cube. For those, we need these magnetic coils, and we also need these green chips, okay, these circuit boards. Now, in order to make those, we need basically lots of copper, iron magnets, and iron plates. So I've got all three of those being made at the moment, but I don't have anything being put into storage. But we're going to fix that, right? I didn't start storage construction, did I not? Oh no, perhaps I didn't. Alright, let's go ahead and produce 3 storage units while we're at it. And do I have one ready to go yet? Yes, right there. So let's go ahead. We're going to build copper because that's going to be our most needed one, and we're going to go ahead and set up our sorter, and that's basically just going to transport the copper out of the smelter into the storage, and I think we'll just go ahead and do that for all of these, shall we? Got to space them about 2 squares apart. And I think that's gonna work. Okay, so we put those together there. And let's go ahead, iron plates. The reason we're setting up the storage is because the smelter can only hold like 50 or maybe 100 iron plates. And we're gonna need significantly more than that. So let's go ahead and get that set up. And also gives us more outputs. Okay, so because copper is gonna go to a couple of different assembly machines, which by the way, we've got assembly machines. So let's go ahead. We're going to set up a machine over here. Have we done this yet? Yeah, that's right. We've set up assembly machines for producing belts. We have done that. Okay. So nothing new to report there. But we're going to set these up. We're going to run our belts, and we're going to set this up to create the magnetic coils, shall we? And sorters, and then we're going to need to bring some copper down in here. So we take some of our belts and let's see. Okay, let's get a better view. Let's go this way, shall we? And bring it over here. And we're going to actually get more of these robots here. You notice that robots are constructing our stuff. We're not doing it like we did in Factorio. We have these little robots right from the get-go, which is kind of cool. Interesting little feature. Which, if you consider the science that, again, we are building a Dyson sphere, which is an advanced undertaking by any measure, and we're building it so we can power our collective consciousness because our entire species has been, quote, ascended? What was the word? Has been uploaded, ascended to a digital presence, and therefore, therefore we're fitting into a big computer. So it's reasonable to assume that we need mechanical appendages to do all of our work, to include drones and robots. So I think I'm all done with the sorters. I think I'm out of sorters. So let's go ahead, out of sorts. Let's go ahead and start construction a few of those. So we've got that underway. We're also going to need the ability to produce green chips, which we're going to set these up right here. And we're going to set up another copper output to go this way. And let's see. Also, we've got an output for iron plates here, so we're going to go ahead and set that up. Come this way to here. Okay, now let's go ahead and post our Tesla tower, because apparently we picked the one spot in our little complex that doesn't have any. Alright, place that tower. And we should start seeing these things here. Yes, there we go. The sorters are coming. Okay, now let's set a recipe for this thing, which of course is going to be the green chips. Now here's something we haven't done yet. Okay, why is this not producing? Oh, because it has no copper. Why doesn't it have any copper? Because... oh, right, we haven't set up the machine. We haven't set up the sorter to put the copper in. There we go. So that's going to put copper into the copper coil machine. And we're going to need... oh, no, sir. We need a science lab. We don't assemble the science in an assembly machine like we do in Factorio. We assemble it in a science facility. We already happen to have one of those floating around, don't we? Let's go get it. Also, let's get out of the inventory here. Let's go ahead and build 2 more of them. What do we need to build more? Any? We probably need more glass. Do we need glass? No, we've got stone ore. So with stone ore, we don't need glass. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure that's correct. Okay, going the wrong way. Trying to remember which way we want to go. I think we're going the right way here. Okay, matrix lab, yes. Let's go ahead and get it set up since we've already got one built, but we're going to need more than one to do what we're doing. This is us getting science ready. This is kind of huge. Okay. And power? I hope substations are a thing. Okay. So select mode. We're not going to do research. We're going to do matrix mode, which means we need... let's see. No. Right, we need to produce the matrices. So therefore, in order to produce them, we have to give them materials. And that's what we're about to do. Okay, so this is all loaded up with those. And one concept we have not talked about is belts. Oops, nope. Going over, let's see, we hit the up arrow. And right here. Okay, look at this. So now, we're going to build a ramp that goes up over the belts. This is a little cumbersome, but it's, I think it'll be tweaked. We'll probably do tunnels like we do in Factorio. I hope so, I really do. I don't really like this system very much. Okay, this concept is a little confusing because it actually takes a little bit to bring the belts down where they go, to bring them down to ground level. It actually takes a little bit of running space, if you will. Okay, let's deconstruct this pole. It's really in a bad place. Okay, and let's actually get some of this laid out before we actually power up the science lab. I think we could do that. Okay. Okay, so this provides us... I've got the belts laid out so that we can input the components into this, quote, science lab. But at this point, it's not a lab. It's not functioning as a lab. It's just functioning as a science production facility. It's kind of weird. Again, if you're thinking like Factorio, this is a place where there is decidedly a difference. Little bit confusing. Okay, so one more. Hang on, let's remove that. And let's see, this, and that. Okay, so now we should see components. Oh wait, hang on. Right, missed a step. We got to get the copper out of the storage unit. The copper bars have to be out of the storage unit and brought into the facility that creates the green chips. And let me see, I think that should do everything. And there we go. So now we have green chips and copper coils heading to this science production lab, and we should start to see it light up, yeah? Oh wait, we gotta give it power. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it looks pretty spiffy, doesn't it? And this is producing our blue science. So this is great. Now, here's an interesting thing that you can do with these. You can stack them. So that actually doubles the capability of this production. We can stack them and start building towers. Isn't that cool? All right, but we need to produce more of these science labs. And can we? What do we need? What are we short on? It looks like we're short on iron, perhaps. And maybe glass? No, I don't think we're short on glass. Because we have stone. As long as we have stone, we have glass. It adds... adds to the length of time it takes to get anything built, but we have it. Okay, there we go. And we have 7, room for 7. Let's 2, 3. Let's build 4. All right. All right. So there we go. We've got science automated. Well, no, we've got science production automated. Now we have to have the lab part automated. And once we do, we can start setting up science queues, and we don't have to keep manually producing science. That just is going to be freaking amazing. All right. We'll put that lab there. And we're going to give it... Okay, it's already in the proper mode. You have to set the mode. That's the thing. That's what I was kind of getting confused with earlier. Do I have... Yes, I've got one left. So let's go ahead and bring it across there. And let us get the materials I need to build more poles, because apparently I didn't build enough of them. Right? Yeah, I didn't build enough of them. And what else? Take some of those, take some copper. And let's see. Let's go ahead, build a couple more Tesla poles. I could probably get away with moving this one, can I? Okay. And let's set it right here. There we go. And this one is good to go. Okay, we've set it for science, and it's already got a science to work on. And I think there's another one built. Okay, watch this. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. That is beautiful. And because they're stacked, they're going to take... You don't have to reset all of them. You can just tell the one at the bottom what it needs to do, and all the ones above it already know. So if that makes sense, there you go. So there's science, and you look over here, and you can see the 0 of 80. You can see it's that number is 0 of 79. The denominator of that ratio is slowly dropping. It's kind of a weird way to represent it, but basically what you're seeing is that the number on the left, I guess, is what you have in hand, which of course is none because we haven't built any. And the one on the right, the number on the right, is the number that are needed to complete the current project in the queue. And you can see the queue up here. And you can see that number is slowly dropping as this thing is producing science and sending it on over. Almost... Okay, yeah, it's sitting at 10 right now. So here's what we're going to do. We can send more science over, but we have to make more sorters. So let's go ahead and make more, because right now this thing is like pausing. It stops, it waits until this thing brings the science over. This is the hold up right now. This sorting machine right here is the choke point. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to actually remove that choke point. And we're going to do that by adding another sorting machine, or add another sorter. Let's see, can we pull out a little bit? Yeah. Can we do it? Yeah. And maybe we can even do a third one. Yep, there we go. So we should see science cubes going over there at a pretty good pace. There we go. Excellent. Right? Oh, okay, well this thing can't process them that fast, that's why. Okay. Alright, well that's fine too. But this is processing them as fast as we can, and we could add more layers onto this thing to make sure, but all the science labs and production facilities are lagging, because we could probably add more sciencing labs here. We could do that. In fact, why don't we do that? While this thing goes and does what we want it to do, let us head back. Which way do we want to go? I think is it this way? I think it might be this way. We'll go back. There's an extra science lab that's kicking around because they gave us an extra. They gave us one when we unlocked that technology. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to create another technology in the queue. Not the energy matrix, but something that's going to help us out a lot, and that is the improved logistics system. It's got a 4-way splitter, and it's also got a faster sorter Mark II. This is pretty good. So we're going to set that up. That'll be the next item in queue, and then let's go to upgrades. There's a couple things I'd like to add. Okay, the Mecha core, did we do that one? Okay, that one's complete. There was a couple of them. Communication control. This is going to add another another drone, maybe? Or how about increase the drone flight speed? That would be good. Let's do that one. Okay, so we got a research queue going. And that's pretty good. That is a pretty good one. There is another one I'd like to do. Why is that blinking? Why is that blinking? It seems odd. You know what? Let's get out of here. I wonder if we're running out of power. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. We're power is hurting. Who knew? We actually reached the limit of our power. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Wow, interesting guess on that one. Okay, so let's see if we can build more thermal power stations, shall we? Can we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got plenty of belts. Yep, I didn't really think that one through, not exactly. So, we'll head down this way, which I think is where our power, yeah, because all of our wind turbines are down there, so of course, that's where a majority of our power is being produced. Ah, alright. I'm impressed! I'm impressed in our ability to... Ah, there we go, research is complete, good. This is a whole bunch of awesome extra stuff that we can do. Okay, so this is where we want to be. Oh, why is it running out of coal? Why is it... Oh, right. Because this is running out of power. Indeed. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. See, this is
unlock the universe exploration.
This is what starts the death spiral.
Display button in the lower right corner of the screen.
Okay, this is what starts the death spiral.
Details of the ore veins.
Okay. The reason being, let's go ahead and set up a couple more power units. A couple more thermal power plants. Can we set this up here? And so this could be interesting. Haven't dealt with a death spiral in this game yet, so it looks like we're kind of dealing with it. We could put a pause on... let me take a look, hang on. Yeah, we could put a pause on science research, but where's the fun in that? Okay. And let's send power here. This is going to help get power going. Okay. Come on. And let's see. We've got plenty of coal. We shouldn't have to worry about the miner running out of power. We really shouldn't. We got so much coal in this storage facility. It's the inserter. Oh, right. It's the sorter. Okay, let's try that. Alright, now the mining machine is not much is being demanded of it at the moment. Okay, so we've got 100% satisfaction, excellent. And if we can keep it above that, we should be okay. Question is, how are we going to do that? Because clearly this system isn't the best way to go. Okay, having just one single belt and everything just kind of pull off of it as it needs it. So oh, you know what? Duh. There's a way to get around that. There's a way to get around this. I should have done this before. And that is to set the belt up so that we can feed onto the belt from the storage unit in 2 places. And there we go. So now we have double the speed, and that should let fuel reach all the generators. That's what's happening. Anybody who's familiar with Factorio, improved logistics system. There we go. We got the splitters. Yes. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we should be more than good on the power now. Okay, so at some point I'll pull all this up and rebuild it a little more efficiently, but here, let me show you what we can do. Okay, let me grab one of our mining machines. And let's see, shift, let's rotate it the proper way here. Alright, we'll say right there. Okay. And let's build us a couple of these generators. How many we've got? 3. We've got 3 on us. We can't build any. Why can't we build any? I don't know why. Whatever. Okay, let me show you this. Do this. This. Let's see, can I put it? Oh no, I don't want to put it there because that's an oil well. That's going to be an oil well soon. Okay, we'll put this there. Actually, I really don't want to put these anywhere near that because the oil well is kind of big. And we're not there yet. So let's actually remove that. And let's see. We got a storage unit. Let's see. F. Let's go ahead, set up some storage. And let us get a power pole over here. Oh yeah, so let's take a look at the planet. The planetary view. Now look. Look on the right. Now we see how much iron ore is on the planet. We see how much copper ore. And apparently, silicon and titanium are 2 things that could be here, but they're not. We don't have any on the planet. Stone ore, coal ore. And now if you see this planet, which is Kit Alpha 4, we are on Kit Alpha 3. Let's click on Kit Alpha 4, shall we? Can we hit the planetary view? Kit Alpha 4? Let's take a look at that. See how everything says unknown? And there's a reason for that. We will have the ability to look on them, but not just yet. So let's escape out of that. Now we're back to the planet. And let's escape out of that. And we're back to our little selves on Kit Alpha 3, which is the name of our planet. I don't think we've talked about that. Alright, so coal. Our storage unit should be complete by now. It is. So let's go ahead. We'll set it up. Set up our belt. And again, with these mining machines, you actually have to... click on the inside of the mining machine to start the belt. That's different from most everything else in the game with a few exceptions. And I'm about to introduce you to one of those exceptions. Okay, so coal is going in there. Let us... Let's see, where did I say the oil was? It's right here. Okay, that's the oil. Alright. Where do I want to put this? Where do I want to put these generators? I think... Let's put one here. Or, let's see, can I do 2 of them? Like right here, maybe? And let's say one right here. Okay, let's do that. And let's take this 4-way splitter. Did I make any? I thought I did. Yeah, let's take this 4-way splitter. And let's put it right here.
Splitter with 4 directions. It can split the passing cargo or balance the cargo on multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belt speed. Use the tab key to switch between different styles, and click it to set priorities and filters.
And there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead. We can run the belt directly into the splitter. This is an exception to the rule as far as the belt has to be in proximity to whatever you want to feed. Okay. Alright, and let's go ahead and put a pole. Like right now, we have to use these sorting machines to feed the coal out of the storage, but it goes straight into the splitter, which kind of makes sense, because it's supposed to be part of the logistics system, then so be it. Okay, let's bring that out to there. Let's bring this out to here. Okay, now, question. Are these generators too close? They might be too close. Nope, they're good. Okay, good. So that's pretty cool. So we can also, let's see, I've got a third generator here. We can put this right here. Drone engine level 1. Yes, that increases the flight speed. Alright, let's bring our belts over here. Over here. Here. Alright. So our drones are going to go a little bit faster. Pretty awesome. And then let's feed this generator right over here. We could feed another one, I suppose, but I think that's pretty good right there. There's a science lab near here. That's what we came here to get. And let's get it. Deconstruct it. Okay, so we got the science lab. Now let's see. Can we... You know what? Let's I think we need to go this way. Is that right? Yeah, I think we're going to go this way. Okay, let's start something else here. Let's go to upgrades. Okay, where was it? There was a mech upgrade. And it has to do with mobility. Alright, mechanical frame, no. We can do universe exploration. Yes, we could do that, but there's another one. Right here, drive engine. This gives us the ability to fly. Yes, let's do this. And... okay, we don't have anything in here that will work other than coal. We have some coal. But we're gonna start that in the queue. Let's go ahead and grab some of this coal, and then there was something else. We'll grab some of these magnetic pieces here. And with that, we can also grab some coal. See, this is one of the earlier upgrades where we don't actually have to add science to it. We can just add some materials that we build. That's all right. Oh, look at that. You can see our science towers all the way over there. Awesome. Let's see if I can set a waypoint and it will find its own way. Good. Yes, very cool. Okay. So what I wanted to do is come over here and take the science lab. Oh, yeah, hang on. Components. These. Oh, no, I was going to grab a whole bunch of these from storage, right? I think I can do that. Let's see. Can I stack another science lab on top? Ah, max height, dang it. Poo. Okay. I was hoping. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this stuff right out of here. Might as well. And I need some coal as well. What about out of the mech? Can I take some coal out of the mech? Nope, it's using all the biomass. Never mind. Oh, look, we've got crude oil. We've got oil storage. Nice. Okay, that was given to us because of the chemical technology we unlocked. Oh, now I actually need some coal if I want to fly. Need some coal. Drat. Which, is there any immediately nearby? Not really, is there? Alright. We'll get it. Okay, well, let's get some science going as well. We've got the manual research, but we can also do technologies. Let's see. The energy matrix. Let's go ahead and get that going so we can get red science unlocked. Okay. Alright, so again, looking for coal. We just had a crap ton of it. So, yeah, let's go do that. And I don't know, let's see, we've been at this for about a half hour. I don't think we're going to worry about oil just yet. Okay, so there is coal right there. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch. And this one is probably full. Yes, it is. Okay, so that is pretty much going to solve what we need to solve, unless I go ahead and tell us to make more of these, which should be easy to do. There we go. So we're going to be able to meet the demands for our upgraded mobility, which is going to give us the ability to fly. Yeah, buddy. And how are we doing for belts? I think we got more than enough. Yeah, we've got over 500. We're good. Okay, so once we know how to do that, I think it's time to start thinking about silicon and some of the things we need to do to make red science. So let's go ahead and start tapping this rock. Okay, can we... I've got... Let's see... Okay, let's see, how do we want to lay this out? Like this, maybe? Yeah. And then we'll put another one right here. Alright. And we'll go ahead, provide some utility poles. Excellent. Okay. So let's be thinking about silicon. So if we set up one of our smelters here, and our belt. No, you know what? Storage. Yeah, storage, I think. I think we'll do storage. Alright. And so, F, buildings, storage. We'll set up some storage. Oh, well, looks like I'm out of iron. Excellent. This is the story of Factorio, is it not? So, there's our storage. And belts. So you have to click on the inside of the miner and then drag the belt out of it. But then you can't drag the belt into the storage unit. You actually have to bring up the sorter and use that. And notice we're using the upgraded sorter because they gave us a few of those. So that's going to put stone in there. So let's go ahead and smelt some stone into... Do we have the ability? Here we go. See what it says.
You have received the ability to fly.
Yes.
Double-click the space key to lift off, and then use the arrow keys to control mecha movement. The moving speed will increase by 150%, with more energy consumed under flight. Pressing the Alt key can return the mecha to the ground during the flight.
Okay. Oh, so we can't produce silicon. We can produce glass, though. That's important. So let's go ahead, set that on its way, and let's go ahead and provide a path into it, and then let's go ahead and practice flying. So we can hit double space, he said? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. But notice power is dropping pretty fast. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, this is much better. And we just use our WASD keys to get around. Excellent. So let's see if we can find one of those special power poles. I have one of those, right? Yep, right over there. And we'll charge up. And he said Alt to drop. Yep, there we go. Oh, we land in the water, so we have to fly anyway. So there we go, we can fly. Look, Mom, no strings. Okay, and we're charging up because we're near that thing. Okay, so science gonna be important. We're working on science right now. Then what was it that we just earned? What science do we have the ability to... What technology did we just earn? Plasma extract refining, okay. But there was another one. Was it refining? Some kind of refining? Basic chemical engineering? No. Not a bad one. Semiconductor material? I don't think so. No, because we have to have silicon first. Right? So when does that happen? When do we get silicon? I can't remember. Okay, smelting purification. Oh, here we go. Right there. There we go. That's what we need to do. Let's go ahead and put that in the queue. Right there. Okay. So now, we're charged up. Let's go back. It was this way, right? The science towers. Let's go to the towers of science. Yes. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, and Alt. Oops, that's the Windows key. Alright, Alt, there we go. No, we don't want to... We don't want to be on the building, thank you very much. Okay, so do I have a high-speed, super-duper wireless tower? Can I make one? Yeah, I can make 4 of them. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, where was the stone? We were working on stone and trying to do something with it. Where was it? It was over here, wasn't it? And let's see, can we grab some of this? We can always grab some iron. No, where was our stone? Man, I guess we're gonna have to find a way to set up markers or something so we can see where the heck we're at. Okay. But, very awesome. This is, okay, what's the hold up here? Why is... These are just not eating this stuff up very fast. I suppose we could set up storage and put excess into storage if we really wanted to. Maybe? Huh. Alright. But yeah, where was our glass production? If we go to the planet view... I guess possibly down here, maybe? I'm thinking maybe down here, or possibly here? Man, oh, okay, here's our glass production right there. So we just, yeah, we just walked right by it, that's all. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Let's fly! Okay. Nice. So we're producing glass. Let's go ahead. Did we set up... Did we request storage? I don't think we did, but there's another thing we need to do. We need to set up some production of concrete. Is that what it is? Some kind of energy matrix complete? Yes. Okay, so we're going to the next one, which is the super smelting or whatever. Refined smelting. Alright, storage. What do we need for storage? We need stone material, not stone ore. We need actual stone. Stone is gotten by smelting stone ore. I know, sounds odd. Sounds like redundancy, but let's just roll with it, shall we? Okay, so click on the miner, bring the belt out of the machine, and let's go ahead. I mean, honestly, what we could do, if we want to make like a mass amount of smelting happen, we could actually set up a splitter straight out of the miner and split it into 3 smelters, but let's not worry about that right now. Now, storage. How many does it take to make one? And how much stone does it take to make storage? It takes 4. Okay, good. So we should have enough. Awesome. Let's get rid of that tree. And since we're going to work here, let us go ahead and build us one of these super duper power poles that we can charge ourselves at. Alright. And we're charging as we speak. We'll place our storage unit right there, and we will also set up production of Mark 1 sorting machines. Okay. That way we can put the stone in storage. See, we need to work on... It's almost like a bootstrap base in Factorio. We need to work on these little facilities that produce the materials we need so we don't constantly have to produce them in hand. Okay. So that's going to put stone into storage for us. Yeah. Excellent. Can we build another one? I think we shall. Not that we really need it, because the smelter takes a little bit of time anyway, to be honest. Yeah, actually. So, there's that. Now, is there anything else we could do with the stone? So now that we have silica, oh, no, it's working on it right now, and it's about to produce it, yes? Yes, smelting purification, that gives us silica, or silicon. What is this? This is silicon ore. Yes, that's what we want to make. How do we make silicon ore? Gathered from stone. We need 10 stone. Okay, so that is one of the reasons we set this up. Unfortunately, we kind of did a bummer thing here by setting this machine feeding out right into the ocean, which is not ideal. So let's go ahead. We're going to make a 3-way splitter. Going to make a couple of them. And how many smelters do we have? We have 3 smelters. Excellent. Okay. But where do we want to put them? You know what? I'm tempted to feed off this storage unit right here, I think. In fact, let's go ahead and make it so that this mining machine, which is not working as hard as it could be. Okay. There we go. So let's set up so this mining machine is mining machine is having all of its stuff pulled out of it as fast as we can, put into this storage unit, and let's set up the silicon production over here. I think we're going to set up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and let's set up our splitter right here, maybe? Can we do that? Are we going to be able to do that? Oh, I don't know if we can do that. I don't think that's going to work. Drat. We might be too close. Maybe. Perhaps. Yes, no, maybe so. Although I guess I could do this. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's going to output stone pretty quickly out onto this belt. And then, okay, can we bring this out? Okay. And there we go. This should give us what we need. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to process stone into silicon. But in order to do that, this is going to have to come this way. And let's go ahead and set this up. Silicon ore, excuse me. Right there. Oh, there was a way to... I can't remember how it said to do it, but you could actually cut and paste, kind of like Factorio, the recipes from one to another, but I can't remember how to do it. I'd have to go back and look at the tutorial or something. Okay. So these are producing silicon, and now what happens next? And if we want to get silicon wafers, is that what they're called? Components. Silicon, high purity silicon. It's at a smelting facility. 2 of each. Okay. So we'd have to, okay, let's get rid of this stuff. Okay. Yeah. So let's add some more smelters so we can make high purity silicon. And 1, 2, 3, I think. And we're also going to need some of the inserting machines, or whatever you want to call them. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to do this at the moment. I don't know for sure, to be absolutely honest. I don't know ratios yet. I haven't done any of that jazz. I'm not even going to pretend to be an expert on that. So, let's see. We're going to set a recipe here, and that's going to be the high purity silicon. Silicone. Telling you, Freudian slip or something. But hey, I was in construction. Silicone is a perfectly acceptable sealant to use. Okay. Alright, so let's set up the connection there for these. They're already producing stuff, and let's go ahead and set up storage if we have not already. I don't think we have any, so let's go ahead and make some. And we already have one. Okay. So this is one of those materials that's going to take a long time. Sorry to say, but this material, getting this stuff loaded in here, it's going to take a while. And there's no need to go fast. There's no need to double up the machines because this stuff is just not produced very fast. Okay, so now we've got 3 machines. We've got 3 parallel lines working on turning stone into silicon, and we should have another storage unit, which means we've got a place that we can put this glass. There. Alright, excellent. Now hopefully at some point we can actually put all that to use. Oh, hey, look, we're done with producing stuff. Yes, so let's go ahead and go to the upgrades. And there was something else. There was something I wanted to do on upgrades. Energy circuits. Okay, that... No, not at the moment. None of that at the moment. But we could do universe exploration. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead, universe exploration. That's actually going to open up planets to be looked at. We can actually see what's on the other planets. That would be great. Alright, so we got our nice little science towers there. That's pretty awesome. A nice little shot there, I think. Yeah. Nice. I like it. F12? I think is that how you take a screenshot? I don't remember. There we go. Cool. I like it. Alright, so we've got copper being worked on. We've got this. Now let's take a look and see what is required for our extra science there. Okay, what did I say? F. Okay, let's see what we got to make. In order to make red science, there it is, we need, hydrogen. We need hydrogen and energetic graphite, which we can make from coal or hydrogen and oil. So I think that's going to be a good project for next time. I think we'll get into petroleum production. And, you know, we're coming on to an hour, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it an episode now. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm liking this. Very awesome. And hopefully y'all are enjoying this as much as I am. And they're excited to see where this is going to go. I mean, there we go. We got science automated. We can fly. And we've got some new materials being made. So how cool is that? All right. Well, anyway, I will let you guys go. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.